everybody, it's Miss Liz. I'm so glad to be having story time with you again. And today I'm very excited because we're going to read stories about puppies. What sound does a puppy dog make? That's right. Ruff, 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 ruff. All right, so let's get started. Our first book starts with this puppy dog who likes to stretch. So we're going to make some light stretching movements. We might not be able to do all the stretches that this dog does, but this is a really cute book by Doreen Cronin and Scott Minchin. Stretch. Ooh, look at that stretch. Stretch with me, hands in the air. Count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold it right there. Good job. Stretch up high for a snack in the trees. Stretch out wide for a ride on the breeze. Can you stretch to the ceiling? Can you stretch to the floor? You can stretch with a whisper. Shh. You can stretch with a roar. I can stretch underwater. I can stretch on a wave. I can stretch on a surfboard if I'm very, very brave. Some will stretch to show you feathers. Some will stretch to show you spots. A stretch that goes a stretch too far might tie you up in knots. That kitty cat got tied up in a knot with the yarn. A yawn is just a stretch that starts down deep inside. It travels up into your mouth and makes it open wide. If I were an inchworm, I'd stretch from place to place. If I were an astronaut, I'd stretch in outer space. I stretch my lungs to take a breath, then blow out nice and slow. A bubble will stretch and stretch and stretch until there's no room left to grow. Pop! If you stretch me and I stretch you, we'll stretch twice as far. Who knows what we can do? The end. All right, this next story is called Love is My Favorite Thing by Emma Clark. This dog's name is Plum, and love is his favorite thing. I am Plum, but I love being called Plummy. And love is my favorite thing. I love all kinds of weather, especially wind. But I don't really love rain. I love snow and I love sun. I love my bear. Oh, he's got a little teddy bear. And my bed. I love treats and catching. I love sticks so much. But love is my very favorite thing. I love Sam and Gracie who live next door. I love it when they come over to play at my house. And I love Emma and Rupert. They are my family. I love it when they say, "You are a very good girl, Plummy." Then I feel loved all over. I love the park and my friends. I love the grass and the trees. I love it when Emma says, "Good girl, Plummy." when I do a poo, as if it's so clever. I know it means she loves me, and love is my favorite thing. But this morning, everything went wrong. When Emma said, "Don't go in the pond, Plummy," I wasn't listening. No, Plum. I heard Rocket say, "Come on, Plum, come on." No, Plum. And I just couldn't help it. I really couldn't. Water is one of my other favorite things. I love it, just love it. Plum, come here at once. Isn't this great, said Rocket. And it was. It really was. Until Emma arrived. "Bad girl," she shouted. And I knew I'd made a big mistake. She marched me home. Sam and Gracie heard what I'd done. "Oh, Plum," said Gracie. "Oh, Plum," said Sam. "Will they still love me?" I ran to find them a present. But I only found a cushion. When Gracie tried to take it, I just couldn't help it. I really couldn't. Tug of war is my favorite game. I love it. I love it. "No, Plum," cried Gracie. No, Plum," cried Sam. They were pulling and I was pulling. Then I was flying and suddenly feathers everywhere. "Plum!" shouted Emma. "Very bad girl," she said. Oh no. "Time out for you," said Emma, and I realized I'd made a big mistake. "Oh, Plum," said Gracie. "Oh, Plum," said Sam. "Will any of them still love me?" That afternoon we all went to the park. It was sunny and bright, and everywhere I looked I saw toddlers with ice cream. "Plummy," said Emma, "that's not for you." "But I really love ice cream. I know what it tastes like, and I love it." "Come on, Plum." "I just love it." And toddlers are always dropping things. They drop things right in front of me, and I just couldn't help it. I really couldn't, so I grabbed it. "Plum!" cried Emma. Then everyone was running, and everyone was chasing. "Bad dog, come back. Come here." I ran to my house and waited. I knew that I'd made the most absolutely awful mistake. "Oh, Plum," said Gracie. "Oh, Plum," said Sam. "Oh, Plum," said Emma. "What a naughty girl," said Emma. She marched me downstairs and sent me to my bed. I stared into the darkness. Would they ever love me again? I was so happy when they came and opened the door. "Well, Plum," said Rupert, "are you sorry?" And I really was. I'd do anything as long as they still love me. "But do you still love me? Do you still love me?" "Oh, Plummy," said Emma. "Oh, Plummy," said Rupert. "We do love you. But you've got to try to behave and do as you're told and be a good girl. Can you do that?" he asked. "I can do that. I really can try." So I do try to behave. I don't always remember. I wish that I could. I still make mistakes, but I know they love me. They do. They really do. That's why love is my favorite thing. Do you think Plum was a good girl? She sure tried to be. But sometimes dogs just get into a little bit of trouble. The end. All right, I've got another book. It's our last one, and it's about 4 peppy puppies. Pippa and Percival, Pancake and Poppy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 peppy puppies. A puppy named Poppy went out for a run. tumbling, rumbling, looking for fun. She came to a fence. She heard a big sound. She dug a hole under, and that's when she found... What do you think Poppy found? Another puppy! Pancake and Poppy paraded along, gleeful and playful, their puppy legs strong. They came to a stump, they heard a big sound, they clambered up over, and that's when they found another puppy! Percival, Pancake, and Poppy as one rollicked and frolicked and raced in the sun. They came to a heap, they heard a big sound, they pushed their way through, and that's when they found another puppy. Pippa and Percival, Pancake and Poppy galloped and gambled, their ears flippy-floppy. They came to an alley, they heard not a sound. They squeezed their way in, and that's when they found a cat! Did you think they were going to find another puppy? It was a kitty cat this time. Run, puppies, run! Oh, were they afraid of the kitty? Scoot and skedaddle, hotfoot and hurry, scamble and scuttle, scamper and scurry. 4 peppy puppies rushing away. Done with adventure, enough for today. They came to a sidewalk, they sniffed all around, they followed their noses, and that's when they found what they found. Oh, it's their people. Home. The end. Thank you guys for reading that one with me. All right, before we go, I've got a song. Let me get my puppy out. Remember my puppy? What does the puppy say? Ruff, 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 ruff. That's right. Well, we're going to pretend like my puppy dog's name is Rags, and I've got a song about him. So his ears are going to go flip, flop, and his tail's going to go wig, wag, and when he walks, he's going to go zig, zag. So those are some of the hand movements that you guys can follow along and do while we sing the song. I have a dog and his name is Rags. He eats so much that his tummy sags. His ears flip-flop and his tail wig-wags. And when he walks, he goes zig-zag. He goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag, he goes flip-flop, wig-wag. Zig-zag. I love Rags and he loves me. Thanks for singing along. I hope you had so much fun at Storytime today. I'll see you next time.